Have you ever caught yourself looking in the mirror and noticing something different? Maybe it's the way your skin seems to have a few more lines than it did a decade ago. Or perhaps it's that little extra effort it takes to get up from your favorite chair. You're not alone. Aging is a natural part of life, and while it comes with its own set of challenges, it also brings wisdom, experience, and a deeper appreciation for the moments that matter most. But here's the thing, while we can't stop the clock, we can understand what's happening to our bodies and take steps to age gracefully and healthily. That's what we're going to talk about today. In this video, we're focusing on the subtle signs of aging in older men, those changes that might seem small at first but can reveal a lot about your overall health and vitality. These aren't just about how you look, they're about how you feel, how you move, and how you live your life. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of what's happening to your body and, more importantly, what you can do about it. So, let's dive in. The first sign we're going to talk about is something you might have already noticed, even if you haven't put it into words: changes in your energy levels. Remember when you could tackle a full day of work, run errands, and still have enough energy to enjoy an evening out with friends? For many of us, that energy doesn't come as easily as it used to. You might find yourself feeling tired more often, needing more rest, or just not having the same stamina you once did. This isn't just about getting older, it's about how your body is processing energy. As we age, our metabolism slows down. That means your body isn't converting food into energy as efficiently as it once did. You might also notice that you're not as active as you used to be, whether it's because of joint pain, a busy schedule, or just a change in habits. The good news: there are simple, practical steps you can take to boost your energy levels. For starters, focus on eating nutrient-rich foods that fuel your body, like lean proteins, whole grains, and plenty of fruits and vegetables. Regular exercise, even if it's just a daily walk, can also make a big difference. And don't underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. Your body needs that time to recharge. Now, let's talk about something that might be a little more visible: changes in your skin. If you've noticed that your skin isn't as firm or smooth as it used to be, you're not imagining things. As we age, our skin produces less collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep it looking youthful and elastic. This can lead to wrinkles, sagging, and even dryness. But here's the thing: your skin is a reflection of your overall health. If you're not taking care of yourself, it's going to show. So, what can you do? First, stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water is one of the simplest and most effective ways to keep your skin looking healthy. You might also want to consider using a moisturizer with SPF to protect your skin from the sun's harmful rays. And don't forget about the importance of a healthy diet. Foods rich in antioxidants, like berries, nuts, and leafy greens, can help protect your skin from damage. Finally, if you're a smoker, now's the time to quit. Smoking accelerates the aging process and can make your skin look older than it really is. The third sign we're going to cover is something that might not be as obvious but is just as important: changes in your posture. Have you noticed that you're not standing as tall as you used to? Or maybe you've started to feel a little hunched over when you walk. This is a common issue for older men, and it's often related to a loss of muscle mass and bone density. As we age, our muscles naturally weaken, and our bones can become more fragile. This can lead to poor posture, which not only affects how you look but can also cause pain and discomfort. The good news is that you can take steps to improve your posture and strengthen your muscles. Strength training exercises, even light ones, can make a big difference. Focus on exercises that target your core, back, and shoulders. These are the muscles that help you stand tall. Yoga and Pilates are also great options, as they emphasize balance, flexibility, and strength. And don't forget about the importance of good posture in your daily life. Whether you're sitting at your desk or walking to the mailbox, try to keep your shoulders back and your head up. It might feel a little strange at first, but over time, it will become second nature. Now that we've covered these first three signs, changes in energy levels, skin, and posture, let's take a moment to reflect. These changes might seem small, but they're all connected to your overall health and well-being. The key is to pay attention to what your body is telling you and take action where you can. In the next part of this video, we'll dive into a few more subtle signs of aging and explore what you can do to address them. Remember, aging is a journey, and it's one that you can navigate with grace, strength, and confidence. So, let's keep going. Now that we've talked about energy levels, skin changes, and posture, let's move on to another subtle but significant sign of aging: changes in your vision. Have you noticed that it's a little harder to read the fine print on a menu, or that you need more light to see clearly? Maybe you've started holding your book or phone a little farther away to make out the words. These are common experiences for men over 60, and they're often related to a condition called presbyopia. It's a fancy word, but it simply means that the lenses in your eyes are becoming less flexible, making it harder to focus on close-up objects. But vision changes aren't just about needing reading glasses. You might also notice that your eyes are drier, more sensitive to light, or that it takes longer to adjust when moving from a bright room to a darker one. These changes can be frustrating, but they're also a reminder to take care of your eyes. Regular eye exams are crucial. They can catch issues like cataracts, glaucoma, or macular degeneration early, when they're easier to treat. And don't forget to protect your eyes from the sun. A good pair of sunglasses with UV protection can go a long way in preserving your vision. Another sign of aging that often flies under the radar is changes in your hearing. Have you found yourself asking people to repeat themselves more often? Or maybe you've noticed that certain sounds, like high-pitched voices or background noise, are harder to make out. Hearing loss is a common part of aging, but it's also something that many men ignore or brush off. The problem is, untreated hearing loss can lead to social isolation, frustration, and even cognitive decline over time. The good news is that there are solutions. If you suspect your hearing isn't what it used to be, it's worth getting it checked by an audiologist. Hearing aids have come a long way in recent years. They're smaller, more discreet, and more effective than ever. And if you're not ready for that step, there are simple things you can do to protect your hearing, like avoiding loud noises and using ear protection when necessary. Remember, your hearing is a vital part of how you connect with the world, so it's worth taking care of. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you: changes in your sense of taste and smell. Have you noticed that your favorite foods don't seem to have the same flavor they used to? Or maybe you found yourself adding more salt or sugar to your meals just to taste something. This is another common sign of aging, and it's often related to a decrease in the number of taste buds and olfactory receptors. But it's not just about enjoying your food. Changes in taste and smell can also affect your appetite and nutrition. If you've noticed this happening, there are ways to make your meals more enjoyable. Experiment with herbs, spices, and other flavor enhancers to make your food more exciting. Eating a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables can also help stimulate your senses. And if you're concerned about your nutrition, consider talking to a dietitian. They can help you create a meal plan that's both delicious and nutritious, ensuring you're getting the vitamins and minerals your body needs. Finally, let's touch on something that's often overlooked but incredibly important: changes in your mental sharpness. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in there? Or struggled to recall a name or word that's on the tip of your tongue? These senior moments are a normal part of aging, but they can still be frustrating. The truth is, our brains change as we age, and while some memory lapses are to be expected, there are things you can do to keep your mind sharp. Staying mentally active is key. Puzzles, reading, learning a new skill, or even engaging in thoughtful conversations can help keep your brain engaged. Physical activity is also important. Studies have shown that regular exercise can improve cognitive function and even reduce the risk of dementia. And don't forget about the importance of social connections. Spending time with friends and loved ones isn't just good for your mood, it's good for your brain, too. As we wrap up this part of the video, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered so far. We've talked about changes in vision, hearing, taste and smell, and mental sharpness, all subtle signs of aging that can have a big impact on your daily life. The key takeaway here is that while these changes are a natural part of getting older, they don't have to define your experience. By staying proactive and making small adjustments, you can continue to live a vibrant, fulfilling life. In the next part of this video, we'll explore a few more signs of aging and discuss practical steps you can take to address them. Remember, aging isn't about fighting the inevitable. It's about embracing the journey and making the most of every moment. So, let's keep moving forward together. As we continue this conversation about the subtle signs of aging, let's turn our attention to something that many men don't like to talk about but is incredibly important: changes in your urinary health. Have you noticed that you're making more trips to the bathroom, especially at night? Or maybe you've experienced a weaker stream or difficulty starting and stopping. These are common issues for men over 60, and they're often related to changes in the prostate gland. As men age, the prostate can enlarge, a condition known as benign prostatic hyperplasia (BPH. While it's not usually dangerous, it can be uncomfortable and disruptive to your daily life. The good news is that there are ways to manage these symptoms. Staying hydrated is important, but try to limit fluids in the evening to reduce nighttime trips to the bathroom. Avoiding caffeine and alcohol, especially later in the day, can also help. If your symptoms are more severe, it's worth talking to your doctor. There are medications and even minimally invasive procedures that can provide relief. Remember, taking care of your urinary health isn't just about comfort, it's about maintaining your independence and quality of life. Another sign of aging that often goes unnoticed is changes in your balance and coordination. Have you ever felt a little unsteady on your feet or caught yourself reaching for the wall or a piece of furniture to steady yourself? This is a common experience for older adults, and it's often related to a combination of factors, including changes in muscle strength, joint flexibility, and even your inner ear. While it might seem like a minor issue, poor balance can increase your risk of falls, which can have serious consequences as you age. The good news is that you can take steps to improve your balance and reduce your risk of falls. Simple exercises like standing on one leg, walking heel to toe, or practicing Tai Chi can help strengthen your core and improve your stability. It's also important to make your home safer by removing tripping hazards, adding grab bars in the bathroom, and ensuring you have good lighting. And don't be afraid to use a cane or walker if you need one. These tools are there to help you stay active and independent. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked but can have a big impact on your overall well-being: changes in your emotional health. Have you noticed that you're feeling more anxious, irritable, or down than usual? Or maybe you found it harder to cope with stress or changes in your life. These emotional shifts are a normal part of aging, but they're also something that many men tend to ignore or downplay. The truth is, your mental health is just as important as your physical health, and it's worth paying attention to. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's important to reach out for support. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist can make a big difference. Staying socially connected is also crucial. Loneliness and isolation can take a toll on your emotional health, so make an effort to stay engaged with your community. And don't underestimate the power of self-care. Whether it's taking time to relax, pursuing a hobby you love, or simply getting outside for a walk, these small acts of kindness to yourself can go a long way in boosting your mood. Finally, let's touch on something that's often seen as inevitable but doesn't have to be: changes in your libido and sexual health. Have you noticed a decrease in your sex drive or changes in your ability to perform? These are common issues for older men, and they're often related to changes in hormone levels, circulation, and overall health. But here's the thing: sexual health is an important part of your overall well-being, and it's worth addressing. If you're experiencing changes in this area, it's important to talk to your doctor. There are treatments available, from medications to lifestyle changes, that can help. Staying physically active, eating a healthy diet, and managing stress can also make a difference. And don't forget about the importance of communication with your partner. Open, honest conversations about your needs and concerns can help you both navigate this aspect of aging together. As we come to the end of this video, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered. We've talked about changes in urinary health, balance and coordination, emotional health, and sexual health, all subtle signs of aging that can have a big impact on your life. But here's the most important takeaway: aging is a natural part of life, and it doesn't have to mean slowing down or giving up the things you love. By staying proactive, making small adjustments, and seeking support when you need it, you can continue to live a vibrant, fulfilling life at any age. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. If you've noticed any of these changes in your own life, I encourage you to share your experiences in the comments below. Let's create a community where we can support and learn from each other. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Together, we can embrace the journey of aging with grace, strength, and confidence. Here's to living your best life at any age.